My beloved child, I know you have prayed, hoped, and pondered deeply about the life partner I will send to you. I have heard every sigh, every prayer, and every dream you have tucked away in the depths of your heart. I understand that you have formed expectations, thoughts about their appearance, personality, and even the timing of their arrival in your life. But, my child, are you willing to let me lead you beyond what you have envisioned, to open your heart to the wonder I have prepared? Because today, I want you to know that the one you will marry may not be what you expected. They may not arrive in the way you imagined, at the time you predicted, or even they may be older or younger than what you once thought would be right for you. This may confuse you. I see your hesitation because you have shaped your ideas of what is right and reasonable according to the world's perspective. But I, your God, do not work as the world does. I am not bound by human conventions. I see beyond what human eyes can perceive, beyond what ears can hear, beyond what your heart has yet to comprehend. My beloved, I want you to remember that marriage is not merely about age compatibility, but about the connection of souls, the intertwining of two lives that I have destined for each other long before they even knew of each other's existence. I see the missing pieces that you cannot. I know who will walk with you through life's journey, who will lift you up when you are weary, and who you can trust even in the most difficult moments. Are you willing to let me write your story? Will you let go of your own limitations to embrace a greater plan? Are you ready to love with my eyes instead of your own calculations? Perhaps they are older than you expected, yet they bring the steadiness your heart has longed for. Perhaps they are younger than you anticipated, yet they possess a mature soul and a depth of love you have never encountered before. Perhaps they will enter your life at an inconvenient time, yet they will be exactly what you need more than anything else. My beloved child, when I speak to you about the life partner I have chosen, I do not speak in human terms, nor am I constrained by societal standards or the measures the world imposes. I am not limited by age, appearance, or any criteria by which you often evaluate others. When I choose someone for you, I do not merely see their present. I see the future where you and they will walk together, grow together, and build what I have ordained. I do not want you to hesitate or doubt what I am about to do in your life. If I lead you to a place you never expected, if I orchestrate something beyond what you have imagined, will you have enough faith to walk with me? Do you trust that I know what is best for you, even when it looks nothing like the plans you have made? Do you believe that the love I have for you surpasses every limit your mind can conceive? My beloved child, let me tell you this. True love is not based on outward appearances, not based on age, not based on what your eyes can see or your ears can hear. True love is built upon the foundation of steadfastness, perseverance, sacrifice, and above all, my guidance. I want you to know that nothing I do is without deep meaning. I am the sovereign over all times, all paths, and all relationships. Not a single detail in your life is outside of my providence. Therefore, be at peace. Do not let worries or worldly preconceptions hinder you from embracing the beautiful plan I have ordained. You may have grown up with perspectives and patterns that your family and society have instilled regarding love and marriage. Perhaps you have heard that a husband and wife must be similar in age to understand each other, that a man must be older to protect a woman, or that a significant age difference creates an insurmountable barrier. These thoughts may have taken root in your mind, shaping the standards you set when envisioning your future spouse. But my child, I want you to remember that I am not bound by human rules. What you see as laws and standards are but temporary constructs of the world. But I, the one who created you, see beyond them, beyond all human understanding. I look at the heart. When I prepare someone for you, I do not look at the year they were born, nor do I measure their suitability by age or external factors. I see the soul, the sacred connection, and the mission you both will fulfill together. I know who will help you grow, who will complement what you lack, who will be your support when you need it most, and who will walk with you on the journey I have ordained since eternity past. Do you believe that true love is not confined by what you can measure? Do you dare to trust that I can bring you the right person in a way you never expected? Perhaps you have believed that you would marry someone older for protection. But what if I choose someone younger, yet with a heart full of wisdom? One who listens and leads you in truth. Perhaps you think that marrying someone your age will ensure harmony in thoughts. But what if I send you someone from a different generation, who is, in fact, the perfect piece I have long prepared for you? Remember, true love is not built on external factors, but on the solid foundation of patience, understanding, trust, and, above all, my guidance. When I bring two people together, I do not only consider the present, I see the future, where you and that person will walk through seasons of joy and sorrow, through trials and victories, and through days when you will need a hand to hold so that you will not fall. Let me place this truth in your heart. The right season is the one I choose. Not early, not late, not by accident, and never mistimed. When I bring that person into your life, it will be the most perfect moment, not as you expected, but as I have ordained. My child, let me guide you into this journey with an open heart. Dare to let go of the patterns you have built for yourself, so that you may be ready to receive what is new, what is wondrous, what is beautiful, what I am preparing. You may be feeling anxious, struggling with your own thoughts. You wonder, but Lord, what if I don't feel comfortable with this? What if I cannot accept such a great change? My beloved child, I do not force you, but I invite you to trust. I want you to understand that nothing I do is ever without purpose. If you allow me to lead, you will see that what I place before you is always what is best. And when you look back, you will realize that nothing happened by chance. Everything had a purpose, and I was always there, guiding you every step of the way. So, let your heart be at peace. Do not cling to what you have predetermined for yourself. Let me write your story in the way I have designed from eternity. You may not understand it now, but one day you will see that my plan has always been greater than anything you could have imagined. I am not merely connecting two lives. I am weaving together two souls in a way that only I can. I am crafting a love story so beautiful that when you look back, you will see that it surpasses anything you ever expected. So, dare to believe. Let me lead you into this journey with a heart of obedience and unwavering trust. When you put your faith in me, you will never be disappointed. For my love for you far exceeds anything you could think or ask for. Prepare your heart. Be ready to step into the wonder I have ordained. And when you recognize this deep within your soul, write it down as a seal of your faith in me. Yes, I am ready to walk in your plan. Yes, I trust in your love and guidance. Yes, I will wait for the one you have prepared for me, in the perfect timing you have ordained. I know there are moments when you look at your circumstances and ask, Lord, how will I recognize the one you have chosen for me? How can I be sure that they are the right one, when there are so many differences between us? And if those around me do not understand or approve, how will I face the whispers, the judgments, the scrutinizing eyes? I see those questions stirring in your heart. I understand that you seek confirmation, a clear sign, an undeniable assurance. But, my child, do not let the opinions of people overshadow my plan. Remember, I alone see the full picture of your life. I alone know what is best for you. If I have appointed someone for you, nothing can hinder it. Not age, not circumstances, not the opinions of others. I do not operate by human standards, nor am I limited by their way of thinking. What man deems impossible, I make possible. What man calls unreasonable, I use to reveal my wisdom and my glory. My beloved child, I have not only placed you in this relationship, but have also equipped you with everything you need to walk this journey. If I have chosen someone with an age difference beyond what you expected, then I have also given both of you wisdom, patience, understanding, and grace to overcome every challenge together. I have not merely brought you two together, but I have also granted you the ability to harmonize, to learn from each other, and to love one another in the way that I have ordained. I did not send you into this relationship for you to be fearful or confused. On the contrary, I want you to walk in trust, knowing that I am always there, guiding your every step. The differences you worry about will not be barriers if you allow me to take control. When you both walk with me, what seems impossible to reconcile will become opportunities for both of you to grow, to become stronger together, and to build a firm foundation upon the love that I have established. But you must decide. Will you place your trust in me, or will you let the voices of the world shake your faith? Will you choose to believe that I know what is best, or will you be bound by what others think? My beloved child, your life is not determined by the opinions of the world, but by the plans I have written for you. No one can alter what I have set in motion. Those around you may not understand, they may question, they may not accept, but I want you to remember this. I am the one who created you. I am the one who gives you a future, and I am the one who leads you to true love. So do not be troubled by what others will say. Pay attention to my voice, for only my words are the light that guides your path. You may not see everything clearly at this moment, but if you stand firm and walk with me, you will realize that my plan is always more perfect than anything you could imagine. Let me lead you, let me shape your heart, and let the love I have chosen for you become a radiant testimony of my goodness and power. When I place something in your heart, it is not a mistake. It is a promise that I will always be with you, giving you strength, peace, and complete joy. My beloved child, be vigilant, for in these crucial moments the enemy will do everything possible to sow doubt in your mind. He will use subtle lies, faint whispers, to make you waver. He will try to lead you away from my plan by filling your heart with confusion, fear, and negative thoughts about the very blessing I have given you. He will say, "This is not meant for you. You have misunderstood. This cannot be God's will." He will try to convince you, "This is impossible. You cannot possibly harmonize with someone so different. There will be too many challenges. Everything will become too difficult. Or, even worse, he will plant a silent fear in your heart. You will regret this marriage. My beloved child, recognize his schemes. The enemy does not want you to step into the goodness I have prepared for you. He knows that when you walk in my plan, you will be blessed. You will grow in love and in faith. He does not want you to experience the joy, the peace, and the fulfillment that I have set aside for you. He wants to keep you within the confines of fear, in the chains of what seems reasonable by worldly standards. But my child, my voice pierces through all lies. Let your spirit listen to my voice, not the deceptions of the enemy. When he tries to sow doubt in your heart, I will remind you of the steadfastness of my word. When he seeks to steal the peace in your soul, I will fill your heart with my presence, so that you will not be shaken. You do not need to fear. The age of the spouse I have chosen for you is not a mistake, nor is it a coincidence. I am the Creator, the orchestrator, and the architect of all things in their perfect time. If I have chosen that person for you, if I have ordained that connection, then I have also prepared grace and understanding for both of you to walk together. You do not need to fear. The difference in age does not diminish the love I have destined for you. It does not alter my plan. Rather, it magnifies the boundlessness of my wisdom and power. I am not limited by numbers. I am not bound by human rules. When I unite two souls, I do not do it as the world does. I do not choose by external criteria. I look at the heart, at the mission, at the calling I have placed upon your lives. The world may not understand. They may question. They may look at the two of you and wonder, how can they belong together? How can this be God's will? But my child, they do not need to understand. For when I do something, it does not require human approval. My word is absolute. My will is perfect. My plan is unshakable. I want you to remember this. You do not need the world's validation to know that you are walking in my will. You do not need to worry about what others will say, for I am the one who upholds you. You do not need to fear differences, for I am the one who turns those differences into a masterpiece. When you walk in faith, you will see that what once seemed difficult will become effortless, because I am the one making a way for you. When you place your full trust in me, you will no longer be concerned with age, circumstances, or the insignificant matters that the world deems important, for you will know that with me, all things are good. My beloved child, let your heart open like a door receiving my light. Let go of the preconceptions you have built, the ideas ingrained in your mind about what love should be, about how a relationship should unfold. If you are willing to lay down those thoughts and walk by faith, you will be astonished by the love I have prepared for you. It will not be what you expected, but for that very reason, it will be more beautiful than anything you could have imagined. It will be a love that not only fills you with joy, but also refines you, shapes you, and deepens your understanding of my infinite grace. Do you know, my child, you are not the first whom I have led into a relationship beyond human expectations. You are not the first of my children to feel uncertain about what I am doing, not the first to ask, Lord, really? Is this truly your plan? But my child, if you search my word, you will see that throughout generations, I have united people in extraordinary circumstances. I have written love stories that transcend all boundaries, so that through them, my greatness may be revealed. Remember Abraham and Sarah. When I promised them a child, it seemed impossible. They were both far beyond the age of bearing children by human standards. Yet I gave them a miracle. and that child became part of my promise, an essential link in the plan of redemption for all humanity. Look at the story of Ruth, a Moabite woman, one who did not belong to Israel. Yet I led her to Boaz, a man of kindness and integrity. From their union came the lineage of David and ultimately the Christ. If Ruth had focused only on the differences between herself and Boaz, if she had let fear of her circumstances hold her back, would she have stepped into the extraordinary plan I had prepared for her? And what about Esther, a young Jewish girl taken into the Persian palace, becoming the queen of a foreign king? Everything around her was unfamiliar, different, seemingly misaligned with what she might have imagined for her life. Yet, in that very place, I used her to save an entire nation. If Esther had rejected my plan simply because it did not match her own expectations, what would have become of history? My beloved child, these stories are not just records of the past. They are living testimonies of how I work in the lives of my people. I am not bound by the laws of the world. I do not choose according to human standards. I do not arrange relationships merely because they seem logical by societal measures. When I act, I do great things, unexpected things, things beyond human understanding, because I am the God of wonders. So, my child, when I bring someone into your life, do not let your limited understanding prevent you from receiving my gift. Do not let deeply ingrained prejudices blind you to the miracle I have prepared. Do not let the whispers of others cause you to doubt my voice. If I have chosen someone for you, trust that I know exactly what I am doing. If I have placed love in your heart, it is not by chance. It is part of my divine plan. Consider this: true love is not the perfect alignment of circumstances, but the sacred meeting of two hearts molded by my hands. Love is not about convenience, but commitment. Love is not just an emotion, it is an invitation to step into a journey of growth, to mature together, to discover more of who I am. A love built upon my foundation will not only bring you joy, but will also strengthen you. It will not only delight you, but will challenge you, transform you, and draw you closer to me. Will you walk by faith? Will you trust that the love I have for you surpasses anything you could ever imagine? Will you believe that I am writing a story far more beautiful than any you could create for yourself? If you look at the examples in my word, you will see that I have never failed to fulfill my plan. If I could do it for them, I can do it for you. So open your heart. Let me lead you into the love I have prepared. Let me tear down the walls you have built in your mind so that you may see the greater thing that awaits you. Walk forward with readiness, with trust, with obedience, for I am the one writing your story with my own hands, and when you choose to trust me, you will never have regrets. My beloved, let my words sink deep into your heart and become the light that guides your steps. Marriage is not merely the union of two people. It is a sacred reflection of my eternal love for you. When you step into the covenant I have prepared, it is not just an earthly relationship. It is a living testimony of my faithfulness, my steadfastness, and my boundless grace. My love is not limited by human boundaries. It is not constrained by worldly rules, nor by the frameworks that people impose on relationships. When I unite two souls, I do not do so in the way mankind expects, but according to the plan I have ordained from the very beginning, a way that is perfect, complete, and beautiful beyond all expectations. If I have chosen someone for you, then no matter the circumstances, no matter if that person arrives at a time you did not anticipate, or no matter how great the differences between you may seem, I am still the one who holds all things in my hands. Your marriage is not just about the two of you. It is also a part of the grand plan I am unfolding. It is a testimony of unwavering love, patience, perseverance, and faithfulness that I desire to reveal through your very life. As you walk in my guidance, you will come to see that marriage is not merely a relationship. It is a transformative journey, a sacred union where I shape you, where I teach you humility, compassion, and how to love as I have loved. My beloved, if my voice reaches your heart today, if you feel the gentle yet powerful stirring within you, do not turn away. Do not let fear or a lack of full understanding keep you from receiving the good that I desire to give you. Let your heart bear witness to this truth. Let your spirit nod in agreement with what I am speaking. I have not placed this before you by chance, nor do I speak only for you to hear and forget. This is an invitation. A door stands open before you. A great blessing awaits if you have the courage to step into it. My beloved, remember that I am the creator of all things, and I do not unite two people based on mere numbers or humanly set standards. I am the one who sees beyond what you can comprehend. When I bring two hearts together, it is not merely a choice of reason or a logical calculation. It is a divine orchestration, something far greater than anything you could expect. Perhaps you are asking, Lord, how can I prepare my heart for something I never saw coming? How can I open myself to a love that arrives in a way I never imagined? My beloved, I see the concerns within you. I understand that stepping into something completely new can feel overwhelming. But my child, you do not need to understand everything on your own. You only need to learn how to trust, how to surrender, and how to let me lead you. Begin by cultivating a heart of obedience. Open your soul so that I may do my work within you. Do not let old expectations, preconceived notions, or the lists you have made about your future spouse become barriers between you and the wonderful plan I have already designed. Lay down the expectations you have built in your imagination. Release the rigid ideas of what you believe your spouse must be. Let me be the one to determine who is best suited for you, rather than allowing the world's standards to shape your thinking. Do you realize that the more you try to control everything, the more exhausted you become? That is because you were not created to control the future, but to trust in the one who holds it. When you cling tightly to your own plans, you limit yourself to the small things you can see. But when you surrender and allow me to lead, you will step into something far greater, more beautiful, and more perfect than anything you could have arranged for yourself. Let me teach you how to love with my heart. Let me teach you how to love with my heart. Let me show you that true love is not about perfection according to human standards, but about the harmony that I have ordained. If you seek only based on outward criteria, you may overlook the one I have chosen for you, the one whom I know will love you in the way you truly need, the one whom I know will walk with you on the journey I have already written. My beloved child, take a moment to reflect on the voices you have heard from the world, from family, from friends, from society. They may have told you that you need someone who fits a certain standard, perhaps in age, background, status, or specific characteristics they deem ideal. But have you ever stopped to ask me? Have you ever allowed me to tell you about the one I have prepared for you? Are you willing to set aside all that you think you know and listen to me? Let go of the timelines you have set for yourself. Let me decide the perfect time for you. Perhaps you thought you must be married by a certain age, or that you had a plan for your life that left no room for my intervention. But my child, you do not need to worry about time. For I am the one who holds every moment. Nothing happens too early or too late when it is in my hands. Everything I do has a reason, a purpose, and leads to the best outcome for you. Set aside the judgments you have heard from others. Do not let the words of people keep you from stepping into the wonder I have prepared. There may be those who do not understand, those who doubt, and even those who speak against your choices. But, my child, are you living to please me or to satisfy the world? Do you believe that I am the one writing your story, or will you let those who cannot see the full picture decide for you? Let me do my work in you. Let me change the way you see love, marriage, and the union that I have ordained. You do not need to understand everything right now. You need only one thing: to trust me. Trust that I know exactly what I am doing. Trust that I have seen what you cannot yet see. Trust that when you surrender to me, when you lay down your plans and allow me to lead, you will never be lost. My beloved child, let your heart be softened in my hands. Do not let what seems reasonable to you obscure the wonders I have set in motion. Be courageous enough to release everything you are holding on to. Believe that when you let me take your hand, you will walk upon the path that I myself have prepared. A path full of blessings, love, and my divine protection. My beloved child, give your heart to me. Hold nothing back. Do not hesitate or fear, but offer your whole heart to me, like fertile soil ready to be cultivated by my hands. Let me shape your heart, refine it, and soften it, so that you may receive the marvelous things I am about to bestow upon you. You may not yet understand all that I am doing, but trust that everything I prepare is for your greatest good. Ask me to transform the way you see love, marriage, and the sacred connection between two souls. Let me clear away the worries, doubts, and expectations you have placed upon yourself, so that you may open your heart to the gift I am about to bring into your life. Allow me to prepare you not only with knowledge, but with a humble heart, a spirit ready to embrace the new, and a steadfast faith to walk with me without fear. Beloved child, begin this preparation by seeking me more earnestly. Spend time in prayer, not only to tell me about your desires, but also to listen to me, to sense my guidance. Seek me in my word, for in it lies wisdom, light, and direction to help you recognize the path I am opening before you. As you immerse your heart in my word, you will see more clearly what I am doing. You will no longer be confused or doubtful, but instead you will have a certainty and peace that come from me. Stay close to me. Make listening to my voice an indispensable part of your life. As you learn to recognize my voice and train your heart to be sensitive to my guidance, you will no longer feel lost in your choices. You will know when I bring someone into your life, and you will recognize my mark on that relationship. Whether that person is older or younger than you, whether they come at a time you did not expect, you will know they are the right one for you, because I have ordained it. The love I have for you is not a coincidence. My plan is not a series of random events. Everything I do has a purpose, a perfect arrangement that you cannot fully understand at this moment. But when you trust me, when you allow me to prepare you from within, you will see that the love I have for you is the most wonderful thing you have ever known. So, enter this preparation with trust. Let me guide you step by step. Let me shape your heart so that it becomes tender and ready to love in the way I desire. When you do this, you will realize that my plan is always good, and the one I have chosen for you will not only be a life companion, but also a living testimony of my love, wisdom, and grace in your life. Beloved child, as you walk this journey I have set before you, there will be times when you feel uncertain. There will be moments when you look at your circumstances and see challenges ahead, and a vague anxiety may arise within you. I know that differences can make you hesitate. Differences in age, in ways of thinking, in life experiences, in communication styles, or in perspectives on life that do not entirely align. These differences may cause you to question, will I be able to connect with this person? Can I overcome these barriers? But my child, do not be afraid. Do not let these things discourage you. For if I am the one who has brought the two of you together, then I am also the one who will provide everything you need to nurture this relationship. Nothing happens outside of my control. No challenge is too great for me to help you overcome. If I have placed someone in your life, I have also prepared within you enough wisdom, enough patience, and enough love to sustain and strengthen that relationship. Consider a tiny seed that is sown into the ground. It cannot grow on its own without sunlight, water, nutrients, and a caretaker. Likewise, a lasting love cannot rely only on initial emotions. It requires continuous care, perseverance, and patience. True love is not about perfection from the very beginning, but about gradual growth. Through each challenge, through every time you both work through differences, and through every moment you learn to love as I have taught you, you remember that the love I have created is not like what the world defines. It is not an impulsive emotion, not a means to fulfill temporary needs, nor a choice based solely on what your eyes can see. The love I give you is a journey where you and the other person learn together, grow together, and overcome what the world deems impossible. If you focus only on differences, you may feel discouraged, but if you look to me, you will see that these very differences are the tools I use to refine you, to make you stronger, more mature, and to help you understand the true meaning of love. My beloved child, trust that when I place someone in your life, no difference is too great to overcome. Do not be anxious if your ways of communication are not yet fully aligned. Instead of fearing, let your heart be softened, ready to listen, ready to learn, ready to slow down and understand the other person in the way I desire. Do not be troubled if you and they are in different stages of life, for I knew this from the moment I ordained this relationship. Do not be afraid if your past experiences do not align, for I am the one who can weave different stories into a harmonious masterpiece, where you and the other person complement one another, rather than allowing differences to become barriers. Do you dare to believe that I can do great things? Are you willing to let me shape you through these challenges? Do you trust that the love I give you is not a fragile love, but one that can withstand all adversities, every obstacle, and every trial of time? If you build this relationship upon my foundation, you will see that it is not a fragile connection, but a covenant guarded by me. The love I give you will not resemble the shallow relationships of the world, where people come together for fleeting reasons and part ways when trials arise. No, my child, the love I establish is a love forged in trials, deepened by patience, strengthened by faithfulness, and upheld by my very presence. So do not fear. Allow me to equip you with everything you need. If you feel your patience is lacking, ask me, and I will give you more. If you feel your understanding is limited, seek me, and I will open your eyes to see with spiritual vision. If you feel your heart is not yet vast enough to love fully, let me pour my love into you, a love that never runs dry. My beloved, there is another challenge you may face: the fear of what others will say. When the world sees a couple with a significant age difference, they may cast scrutinizing glances, offer thoughtless remarks, or even speak words of disapproval. They may question, wonder, or fail to understand the purpose behind the union I have ordained. But my child, I have not called you to live by the world's gaze. I have not created you to seek human approval. I have called you to follow me, to heed my voice, and to walk on the path I have prepared. If you place too much weight on what others think, you will not be able to walk in the freedom I desire for you. If you allow the opinions of the world to dictate your choices, you will easily waver, easily doubt, and easily fear that you have taken the wrong path. But my child, the world does not see what I see. They do not comprehend the grand plans I am unfolding. They look only at appearances, at temporary things, at the patterns they are accustomed to. But remember, I am the one who sees the depths of the heart. I am the one who unites two souls, not by human reasoning, but through my wisdom and my boundless love. You may worry that the differences between you and that person will become a topic of gossip. You may fear criticism, disapproving looks, and the prejudices of society. But ask yourself, are you living to please people, or are you living to please me? If you truly believe that I am the one who holds your life, if you believe that I am the one who has ordained this relationship, then why do you let the words of people have more power than my voice? My beloved child, as long as you walk in my will, as long as you keep your love in honor, uphold righteousness, and build your relationship on the foundation of my faithfulness and wisdom, you have nothing to fear. Because when you place your trust in me, no human words can overpower my guidance. There may be times when you feel alone. There may be moments when you ask, Lord, why must I face these doubtful glances? Why must I hear these hurtful words just because I have chosen to walk in the love that you have ordained? But my child, do not let these things discourage you. Do not let the fleeting opinions of the world overshadow the gift I am giving you. Do not let those who do not understand my will cause you to falter. Remember those who came before you. How many people in my word stepped into my plans only to be misunderstood by the world? When Noah built the ark, he was mocked. When Abraham left his homeland to go to a land I would show him, many may have thought it was a reckless decision. When David faced Goliath, everyone believed the young boy would fail. But do you see? The things I do are not meant to please people, but to reveal my glory. Likewise, if I have chosen someone for you, that relationship does not need the world's approval to be right. When I bring two people together, I do not do it to satisfy society, but to fulfill a plan that I myself have written. The love I give you does not need public validation to be valuable. What matters is not what the world says, but whether you trust in me. Do you believe that I am the one leading you? Do you believe that when you place this relationship in my hands, nothing can break it? Stand firm. Hold on to your faith. Do not let the words of people make you doubt my plan. When you walk in obedience, when you choose to listen to my voice over the voices of the world, you will see that the love I give you is not only a gift, but a living testimony of my faithfulness and goodness. So walk forward with confidence. Cast aside all fear. Let the love I have placed in you grow strong, unchoked by negative words. Remember, if I have ordained something, I will also give you the grace to sustain it. I will grant you wisdom to navigate challenges, patience to endure criticism, and a love strong enough to withstand every trial. Walk in peace, for I am always with you. No matter what the world says, no matter how others perceive you, no matter the doubtful glances or the whispered words, nothing can change the truth that I am the one who has chosen you. I am the one who has led you, and I am the one who has ordained this love for you. My beloved child, cling tightly to my presence through prayer, and let each day be an opening of your heart to receive the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Do not let a single day pass without seeking me, without listening to me, without allowing me to direct your every step. For the closer you remain to me, the clearer you will see the path I am unfolding before you. The more you walk in my presence, the more wisdom you will have to overcome every challenge, every doubt, and every opposition that comes your way. Keep your heart humble, for pride can hinder your growth. Do not let the thought that you have learned enough, understood enough, or are fully ready prevent you from heeding my guidance. For a humble heart is one that is willing to be shaped by me, taught by me, and given wisdom beyond its own understanding. Do not let pride keep you from receiving what I am doing. Do not let the rigidity of your own thoughts prevent you from recognizing the wonders I am revealing. A prideful heart sees differences as barriers, but a humble heart sees differences as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to love as I love. If you seek guidance, seek counsel, but remember, not all human advice comes from me. Do not rush to follow every opinion without measuring it against my word and the discernment of the Holy Spirit. Some may speak with what seems like wisdom, but in reality they reflect only their own fears and limitations. Some advice may sound reasonable, yet it lacks the divine wisdom that I give to you. Test everything in the light of my word. Let me be the standard, the compass, the only foundation upon which you base the decisions of your life. If a word of counsel brings confusion, doubt, or anxiety, come to me, for I am not the one who brings disorder, but the one who gives you peace. Let your relationship be a reflection of my grace. May your love and the love of the one I have given you be a testimony of my guidance, my faithfulness, and the wonders of my works. Do not let this relationship be merely a bond between two people, but let it become a living image of the love that I have established. Let it testify that a love founded in me can withstand every trial, every barrier, and every human expectation. The world may not understand. They may look at your relationship and ask 1,000 questions. They may find reasons to doubt, to oppose, to judge. But my child, the love I have placed within you is not meant to please the world. It is meant to reveal my glory. As you and your beloved walk in love, in faithfulness, in patience, in the selflessness that I have taught you, you will become a living testimony that true love is not bound by the patterns of this world. Let this love be a reflection of grace. When trials arise, choose love. When misunderstandings come, choose forgiveness. When differences appear, choose patience. When judgments come from the outside, fix your eyes on me instead of the voices of others. For true love is not merely a fleeting emotion, but a commitment to walk in truth, to place the other above oneself, to live by the principles of my kingdom rather than the teachings of this world. My beloved child, I know that there will be days when you feel weary. I know there will be moments when you wonder if you have the strength to continue. But, my child, if I have called you to this, then I will also give you the strength to see it through. If I have led you into this love, then I will also grant you the wisdom to nurture it, to cultivate it, to protect it from the tempests of the world. So hold fast to me. Do not let your heart waver because of what your eyes see, or what your ears hear from the world. Do not let fear or doubt dim your faith. Let me be your foundation, your stronghold, the light that guides you. Pray without ceasing. Let my words become the breath you inhale each day. Keep your heart soft so that I may continue to shape you, to refine you, to equip you with everything you need. My beloved child, perhaps when you first realize the age difference between you and the spouse I have chosen for you, your heart will be filled with wonder, perhaps even a bit of surprise. But my child, that is nothing compared to the extraordinary beauty I have ordained for your marriage. Numbers are but a small detail in the love story I am writing for you. Age cannot measure the completeness of a relationship, nor can it define the depth or value of love. Do not let outward circumstances obscure the true beauty of the one I have uniquely chosen to walk alongside you on this journey ahead. Because, above all else, what truly matters in a marriage is not a number, but the depth of their faith, the integrity of their character, the way they love you, and the way they uplift you according to my design. I have not chosen this person for you based on superficial criteria that the world deems important. I am not bound by the standards that people create. When I ordain someone for you, I look at the heart. I see how they love you with a genuine love, how they shelter you when you are weak, how they uphold you when you face trials, and how they walk with you through life's highs and lows. My child, the love I have prepared for you is not merely a connection between two people, but a sacred union. When I bring two souls together, I do not see only the present. I see their future. I see the paths they will walk together, the challenges they will overcome hand in hand, the prayers they will lift up, the tears they will wipe away for each other, the moments they will kneel before me, seeking my guidance. Do you dare to believe that the love I am preparing for you is deeper, stronger, and more enduring than anything you have ever imagined? Do you trust that a person with steadfast faith, one who truly loves you, one who is willing to uphold you in your moments of weakness, is far more important than whether they are older or younger than you? As you step into marriage, you will come to see that what truly sustains a relationship is not an age similarity, but the harmony of souls, patience, grace, and the understanding that you both extend to one another. Imagine a marriage where love is built entirely upon my foundation, a marriage where you both love not only with emotion but with commitment, with faithfulness, with sacrifice, and with unwavering companionship through every trial. A marriage where, when you are weary, they will pray for you. When you stumble, they will reach out their hand for you. When you face life's hardships, they will kneel beside you to seek me together. My beloved child, let me tell you this. Marriage is not merely about finding someone who seems suitable according to your own understanding, but about finding someone who aligns with my plan, someone who can walk with you in fulfilling what I have ordained for you, someone whose union with you will bring glory to my name, someone whose love for you is not based merely on fleeting emotions, but on a lasting commitment to walk with you through every season of life. Do you know what happens when you enter into a marriage that I have ordained? When you choose to trust me rather than the standards of the world, you will see that true love is not bound by differences in age, but is built on a foundation of understanding, patience, and faithfulness. You will come to realize that age gaps no longer matter, for when you both walk in my harmony, those differences will serve to refine you, to complement each other, and to form a more complete picture of the love I desire to reveal. My dear child, when the appointed time comes, when that person steps into your life in a way you never imagined, you will look back on this moment. You will remember how I prepared you, how I shaped your heart, how I whispered words of assurance into your soul, so that you would no longer be afraid or doubtful, You will see that every word I speak today is not just an abstract promise, but a reality unfolding before your eyes, a plan I have meticulously designed since eternity past. You will understand that every trial, every waiting season, every moment you questioned why I was leading you down this path had a purpose. You will see that I have not only been preparing you for love, but also preparing you to cherish, nurture, and safeguard that love with wisdom and patience. When you meet the one I have chosen for you, you will no longer fear the differences that once trouble you, because I will open your eyes to see that those very differences are what make this love complete. So, my child, embrace my plan without hesitation. Do not let worries about the future slow your steps. Do not let the voices of the world cause you to waver. Do not let the standards imposed by people obscure the wonder of what I am doing. When I call you to walk a journey, I will also give you the strength to complete it. When I choose someone to walk beside you, I will equip both of you with wisdom, patience, and a love strong enough to endure every challenge. Stand firm in faith. Let your faith remain unshaken by what you cannot see in this moment. Trust in me, even when you do not yet understand my plan, for your future is safe in my hands. There is nothing I do that does not bring forth goodness. There is no step I lead you on that is not for your benefit. You may not yet see the full picture, but trust that I do. I see every detail, every turn, every door that must be opened and closed, and I am arranging each one perfectly so that you may step into the love I have prepared for you. My child, I will never disappoint you. My love for you is not a love that is partial, not a love that is conditional, not a love that changes with time. I love you with an everlasting love, one that not only blesses you in the present but also prepares for you a future filled with hope. I love you with a love that does not merely bring joy but also gives you the strength to overcome every trial. Let your heart find rest in my peace. Let me soothe the worries within you. Let me reassure your heart that everything is in my hands. Let me remove the doubts, the fears, the unanswered questions that weigh on you. For when you trust in me, you will not walk in uncertainty, but in confidence, in hope, with the assurance that I, your Lord, am in control of all things. My beloved child, come near to me without hesitation, for my heart is always open to welcome you into my boundless love. Do not let fear hinder your steps. Do not let doubt hold your heart captive in darkness. My love does not fade with time, nor is it shaken by your failures or weaknesses. I love you with an everlasting love, a love that is not limited by the past, nor bound by the mistakes you have made. No matter how far you have gone, no matter how many times you have stumbled, my arms remain open, ready to embrace you with unfathomable gentleness and mercy. Do you not know? Your stains have been washed away, not by the waters of rivers or earthly streams, but by my own sacred sacrifice. Do not let the past bind you, for I have paid the price for you with my very life. Nothing can separate you from me anymore. No chains hold your soul captive. Sin has been erased, burdens have been lifted. You do not need to hide from my gaze, for when I look at you, I do not see a soul tainted by sin. I see my beloved child, redeemed by my love and grace. Do not let shame cause you to bow your head. Do not let the accusations in your own mind keep you distant from me. I do not see you through the lens of your failures. I see you through the eyes of love. A love strong enough to overcome every defeat, deep enough to cover every wound, complete enough to lift you up once more. I do not call you by the names the world has given you. I do not bring up the mistakes you regret. I call you by one name alone, my beloved child. O my child, let go of the burdens you are carrying. Do not hold on to old wounds. Do not cling to pains that no longer belong to you. Let me touch your heart. Let me heal every scar in your soul. My presence is not a place for you to hide. It is a place for you to find yourself in the light of forgiveness and mercy. In me, you no longer need to conceal anything, nor strive to be perfect. You do not need to prove anything. For I have known you, I have loved you, even before you came to me. No matter how many dark valleys you have walked through, no matter how many storms of life you have faced, I am still here with arms wide open, waiting for you. My love does not change, does not wear thin with time. I do not abandon you. I will never forsake you. No matter how many times you have faltered, no matter how many times you have turned away when you think you have gone too far, remember this: just one step back, and you will find that I am right here, waiting for you with infinite patience. Come to me, my beloved child, without hesitation, without fear, for here, in my arms, you will not only find forgiveness, but you will find yourself, a person who is loved, cherished, and valued, not for what you have done, but simply because you are mine. Let me lift you up. Let me wipe away the tears from your cheeks. Let me tell you this: you are no longer bound by the past. You no longer have to live in the pain of yesterday. You are free. You are forgiven. You are loved. Come to me, and you will see that in me there is no such thing as hopelessness. There is no wound I cannot heal, no pain I cannot transform into something beautiful. You no longer need to run. You no longer need to carry your burdens alone. I have borne it all for you, so that today you may rise and walk in the freedom I have prepared for you. My child, trust me. Let me love you as you were created to be loved. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not your mistakes, not your past, not the fears within you. Step into the light of my grace. Come and rest in the peace I give. Let your heart melt in my embrace, where you will find a love that is true, steadfast, and unchanging. Beloved one, open the eyes of your soul and keep your heart awake, for I am doing wonders beyond your thoughts and understanding. There are things you have yet to comprehend, paths you have yet to see, but trust that I am working on your behalf. Not in silence, not in abandonment, but orchestrating everything in the most perfect timing. Do you perceive it? Even now, I am opening doors you never imagined. I am making a way where there seems to be none, carving paths through the wilderness, turning the impossible into reality. My child, do not let doubt dim the light of hope within you. Do not focus on what is in front of you and forget that I am the one who can transform all things. When you think there is no way out, remember that I am the one who can make a way even through the sea. When you grow weary because you see no change, believe that I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything according to my plan. You are not alone in this journey, and the dreams I have planted in your heart are not in vain. They are seeds of a radiant future, watered by my hand each day, waiting for the right time to bloom in your life. Come to me with expectation, with the trust of a child who knows their father is always faithful. I do not go back on my word, nor do I forsake what I have promised. When I say I have plans for you, it is not an empty statement. It is an unchanging truth, a declaration that cannot be shaken. I am the faithful one, and in me there is no shadow of turning. My word stands firm, and what I have ordained will come to pass in the most perfect way. My child, do you know that I delight in blessing you, not because you have earned it, but because I love you with an unconditional love. You do not need to strive to earn my love, nor do you have to prove yourself worthy of my blessings. I bless because I am gracious, because my heart overflows with love for you. And when you come to me in trust, when you believe that I have good things in store for you, how my heart rejoices. My love for you has no limits. It is not diminished by your failures, nor is it restrained by your doubts. It is not a fragile love that wavers with circumstances or time. No, my love for you is steadfast, unshakable, eternal. I loved you before you knew me, and I will love you for all eternity. Nothing can separate you from this love. Not fear, not pain, not the things you have yet to get right. You belong to me, and I will always hold you in my loving embrace. So then, my child, trust in my plan. Do not let the challenges before you make you falter, for what I have ordained for you is good. You may not see it immediately, and you may not understand why certain things happen, but remember that I never act without purpose. I am preparing for you a path filled with promise, a future that is not only better, but far more glorious than anything you have ever dared to dream. Lift your eyes, do not look down. Place your trust in me, and do not let your heart be troubled by small matters. When I lead you through trials, it is not because I want you to suffer, but because I want you to grow stronger, to mature in faith and in your understanding of me. What you are going through is not the end. It is merely a part of the great journey that I am leading you on. Do not be afraid, for I go before you. Do not worry, for I have prepared everything for you. Keep walking in trust. Hold your heart steadfast in hope. What you have prayed for, what you have longed for, I know it all. And if you trust, if you persevere and keep your heart upright, you will see my faithfulness shine upon your life in a radiant way. What I have planned for you is not merely good, but the very best. My beloved child, incline your ear and listen to my voice, for every word I speak carries life, nourishes your soul, and heals the deepest wounds you thought no one could see. My words are not mere letters without meaning. They are power. They are the living water that flows into your heart, restoring what has been worn down, soothing the pain you have held onto for too long. Draw closer. Do not step back. Do not be afraid, for I am here, right beside you. My hand is not only placed gently upon you, but also upholding you, securing you when you are weak, when you are weary from the burdens of life. I have seen your tears, the ones you have shed in secret, the pain you could not put into words. But my child, you are not enduring this alone, for I am wiping away each tear, cleansing you from the sorrows you have carried for so long. There are invisible chains that bind you, fears, past memories, wounds that feel like sharp nails piercing deep into your heart, tormenting you day after day. They hold you captive in the past, pulling you into the shadows of despair, making you feel as though you cannot move forward. But my child, believe that there is no chain I cannot break, no wound I cannot heal. Only in me can these invisible shackles be shattered. Only by my power can the wounds of your heart be restored. You do not have to fight alone, for I am the one who fights for you. Stand firm, my beloved child. Do not let trials cause you to doubt my love. Though the world around you may change, though you may walk through rough and uncertain paths, my love for you remains unchanging. My love is not only for the days when you are strong, but it also covers the moments when you are weakest, when you waver, when you question, when you feel lost. I am still there, still loving you as I did from the very beginning, still waiting for you to return, so that I may hold you in the warmth of my embrace. Draw near to me, do not be afraid. Do not let the lies of this world convince you that you are unworthy, that you have gone too far, that you have made too many mistakes to return. No, my child, I do not count your failures. I count the moments when your heart longs to return to me. Every step you take toward me I see. Every silent cry within your soul I hear. And every time you open your heart to receive me, I am filled with joy, because you belong to me, and I will never abandon you. Let my love embrace you like a refreshing stream, washing away the burdens, the pain, and the struggles that you no longer need to carry. Let me renew your spirit, rekindle within you the joy you once thought was lost. I do not merely soothe you for a moment. I will transform you from the inside out, restoring the wholeness you once had before the storms of life swept through. I will bind up every wound, piece together every fragment of your heart, so that you will no longer live in brokenness, but walk in the strength and completeness that I give you. My child, lift your eyes to me. Do not fix them on your own limitations. Do not think that you are too weak to be healed or too broken to be loved. I am the one who created you. I know every hidden place in your soul, and I know what you need even before you speak it. When you feel lost, I am the light that guides your way. When you feel exhausted, I am the strength that carries you forward. When you feel empty, I am the fullness you have been longing for. I have placed within you a strength far greater than you have imagined. You were born to rise, to soar, to live a life filled with purpose and meaning. Do not let the weight of the past hold you captive. Do not let the mistakes of yesterday pull you into the pit of regret. The past no longer has power over you, for I have erased it. It is no longer a chain binding your soul. It is but fallen leaves on your journey, unable to hinder your steps. Lay down the burdens you have carried for too long. Perhaps you have grown accustomed to the pain. Perhaps you have embraced your wounds as part of who you are. But my child, you were not meant to dwell in that darkness forever. Do not let despair take root in your heart. Do not let anxiety drain the joy that I long to give you. Every new day is an opportunity to begin again, to step beyond old limitations, to discover yourself as I created you, strong, free, and full of life. Draw near to me. Seek me in every moment of your life. Do not come to me only when you are weary. Do not wait until you have no other way. Run into my arms every day, not just to seek help, but to find true joy in my presence. Here you will find comfort that is not false, peace that is unshaken by circumstances, and a love that never changes. Do you know, every day I wait for you. I long for you to come, so that I may fill your soul with a peace that the world cannot give. Here, you do not have to hide your weaknesses, nor pretend to be strong when you are breaking inside. In my arms, you can breathe deeply, release every worry, for I am your safest refuge. My child, let me renew you each day. Do not let your soul be worn down by pressure. Do not let your mind be swayed by the lies of the world. What others say about you does not define you. Your failures do not determine your worth. I am the one who defines you, and in my eyes you are more precious than gold or silver. You are not your mistakes, you are not your past wounds. You are my glorious creation, shaped by my own hands, deeply loved, called by name, and set apart for a future filled with hope. Lift up your head, my beloved child. Do not let old wounds cause you to withdraw. Do not let past rejections keep you from loving. Do not let fear make you hesitate on the path I have laid before you. Walk forward with courage, with unwavering faith that I am walking with you, that I am upholding you with my mighty hand. Do you know this? Not a single day passes without me thinking of you. Not a single moment goes by without my eyes upon you. I see every unspoken pain within you. I understand every dream you have not yet dared to voice, and I want you to know that you do not have to carry all of this alone. I am here to share your burdens, to lift your worries, to renew your heart each day. Learn to rest in my peace. Do not rush, do not be anxious, do not pressure yourself to understand everything all at once. Just because you do not see something yet does not mean it does not exist. There is work I am doing in the unseen, seeds sprouting in places you have not even thought of. Trust that I am moving, even when you do not yet see the results. Believe that everything I do is out of love for you, and I will not let you walk this path alone. My child, let your heart open to the transformation I long to bring into your life. Do not cling to the old just because it is familiar. Do not hold on to pain simply because it has been there for so long. Step boldly into the newness I have prepared for you. You have nothing to fear, for I have gone before you. I have charted the way, and I have made ready all that you need. Remember, you were not created to live in bondage, but to walk in the freedom I have given you. You were not born to be covered in darkness, but to shine in my light. I have placed within you a fire, a dream, a purpose. Live in alignment with it. Walk forward in faith, knowing that you were born to rise, to live a life full of meaning, to bring my light into the darkest places. So, my beloved child, cast off every chain of yesterday. Do not let the past keep you from stepping into the future I have prepared for you. Come to me, not just once, but every day, because in my arms you will always find peace, restoration, and an eternal love that never fades. My precious child, right now, I place this question in your heart. Do you truly believe my words? Are you ready to open your heart and receive the truth about yourself that I have seen since the beginning? How many times have you doubted? How many times have you judged yourself by your shortcomings and mistakes? But, my child, can you learn to see yourself through my eyes? Can you love yourself with the same love I have always had for you? A love that never fades, never conditions itself on circumstances or feelings? I have formed you with my own hands, breathed life into you, and placed within you a worth that no one can measure. But do you believe that you are the precious treasure I created you to be? Or are you still weighed down by mistakes, wounds, and the negative words of this world? Can you set aside those old voices and listen to mine? Because I do not see you through the lens of failure. I see you through love. Through the potential I have placed within you, through the light you carry, even if you have never realized it yourself. My child, stand before the mirror once more, not to scrutinize your imperfections, but to see yourself as I see you. You are not your past wounds, not your failures, not the judgments others have placed upon you. You are a wondrous creation. born with a purpose far greater than you have imagined. Even though you do not yet see it all, even though you do not fully understand, I have seen everything, and I tell you this: you are loved, you are valuable, you matter in this world. But are you ready to believe it? Are you ready to step beyond the limitations you have unknowingly placed upon yourself? Are you ready to accept that you are not broken, not worthless, not a lost soul, but a precious part of my great plan? If I have seen the beauty in you, why can you not see it? If I have loved you with all my mercy, why can you not love yourself? If I have opened a path for you to walk, why do you still stand still in fear? My child, look at your wounds, not with regret or resentment, but with gratitude, for they have taught you invaluable lessons. The suffering you have endured does not define you, but it has shaped you, made you stronger, and deepened your understanding of my love and mercy. Do not fear looking at your past, but do not let it dictate your future either. For I have prepared a new path for you, a glorious chapter beyond what you have ever imagined. My child, I ask you once more, will you take my hand? Not only when you feel strong, not only when everything is clear, but even in your uncertainty, even when you do not know where the next step will lead. Do you trust me enough to walk in faith? Will you allow me to lead you into places you have never been, to open doors you have never considered, to do far greater things than you have ever expected? My beloved child, today I come to you not as a distant guest, but as the one who has watched over you from the very beginning. I come to transform you, to open before you a new path, a path no longer shadowed by fear and suffering, but radiant in the light of love and restoration. You have longed for change. You have whispered prayers in your loneliest hours, and I have heard every one of them. Every sigh, every silent tear has not gone unnoticed. That is why I have come, not to watch from afar, but to touch your heart, to set you free from what has bound you for so long. I know you have carried burdens that seemed impossible to release, old memories, wounds you have yet to let go of, fears that have held you back. They have weighed on you for too long, but today I declare that you are no longer bound by them. No chain can hold you when I have come to break it. No pain can cling to you when I have come to heal. I do not wish to merely comfort you for a moment. I desire to change the entire course of your life. I have come to place you where you truly belong. A life filled with hope, filled with life. A path overflowing with the blessings I have prepared for you, long before you even recognized my presence. Do you believe? Do you believe that today is the day I lay my hand upon your life to rewrite your destiny? My child, I have not come to bring small changes, but to unfold an entirely new chapter. The things you once thought impossible, the dreams you have abandoned, the hopes you believed had faded, will all come to life again, for I am the one who makes all things new. If only you open your heart, if only you allow me to enter, I will transform you from within. I will restore you. Not just on the surface, but deep within your soul, where old wounds have caused you pain. With the great power entrusted to me, I do not keep it for myself, but I use it to lift you up, to fill you with strength, to break down the barriers that have kept you from stepping into the life I have destined for you. I do not want to see you trapped in fear, in insecurity, in the lies the world has told you about yourself. You are not what others have labeled you to be. You are not confined by your past. You are who I created you to be, the one I love, the one I have chosen. And today, I want you to step out of the comfort of familiarity and into the wonders I have prepared for you. But my child, I cannot do this unless you trust me. Your faith is the key that unlocks all the goodness I have set aside for you. When you believe, the doors will open. When you place your trust in me, what once seemed impossible will become possible. When you dare to let go of your worries and walk in faith, you will see my hand moving powerfully in your life. Beloved child, let gratitude unlock your soul. Gratitude is not merely a response when you receive something good. It is a state of the heart, a key that leads you into the wonders I have prepared for you. When you are grateful, you open your heart to receive love, grace, and blessings in ways you never imagined. When you learn to see life through the lens of gratitude, you will recognize that even challenges carry purpose, that even the darkest days hold hidden light. My child, walk with a pure heart, a soul unburdened by bitterness or resentment. Do not let worries cloud your vision, nor let old wounds stifle the joy I long to give you. If you allow your heart to be filled with gratitude, my words will illuminate your path and guide you toward the best that I have prepared. You will no longer walk in confusion, but will stand firm on the path I have ordained for you since the beginning of time. Your worth cannot be measured by the standards of this world. You are not defined by what you achieve, nor by the successes or failures you have experienced. Your value far exceeds what even you can comprehend. I have placed something special within you, something that only you can bring to this world. No one can replace you. No one can live the life you were created to live. Do you realize that? You are not an accident. You are part of my eternal plan, and so is your family. The people I have placed in your life are not there by chance. Though there may be times of trial, moments when you feel distant or hurt, remember that family is a gift I have given you. You were not created to walk alone, but to be surrounded by love, by relationships that hold meaning. Cherish them. See them through eyes of mercy, for just like you, they too are on a journey to find purpose and meaning in their lives. Never think that you are merely drifting through life without a purpose. No, my child, you were created for a reason, and that reason goes far beyond your current understanding. There are things I have placed within you long before you became aware of yourself. There are abilities, gifts, and unique qualities that only you can bring to this world. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not think that you are not good enough, not strong enough, or not important enough. Those lies do not come from me. My child, do not limit yourself by what you see at this moment. For my plans for you are not based on what you think you can do, but on what I know you can become. And I see you not just as who you are today, but as who you will be when you walk in the purpose I have set before you. My child, I have not called you to a life of mediocrity, but to a life of abundance, filled with purpose, joy, and meaning. I did not create you merely to survive each day, but to live a life worth living. A life that makes an impact. A life overflowing with goodness that you can share with others. My plan is not just to help you exist, but to help you grow. To lead you into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. But for you to step into that life, you must fix your eyes on me. Do not keep your gaze fixed only on your limitations. Do not look at your past and think that it defines your future. Lift your eyes to me, for in me you will find direction. In me you will find healing. In me you will find the inspiration to keep moving forward, even when the road ahead is unclear. My child, when you are weary, when you feel your strength running low, remember that I am the one who never runs dry. When you feel weak, come to me, for my strength is limitless. I do not only give you patience to endure, I give you power to overcome. Do not be afraid when you feel inadequate, for in your weakness I am your strength. When you do not know what to do next, let me guide you. Let me show you the way. Now, come before my altar and lift up your prayer. You may pray like this: Dear Lord, I know that your plans for me are always good and complete. When I feel uncertain about the future, please help me to place my trust fully in you. Open my eyes so that I may see beyond my own understanding. Guide me in every decision so that I may always walk in your will. Dear Lord, please give me a heart of obedience. Even when what you say is different from what I expect, grant me the humility to say, Lord, let your will be done. Give me the strength to trust in the path you have set before me. Dear Lord, when questions and worries about marriage surround me, please fill my heart with your peace. Help me not to be afraid or doubtful, but instead to rest in your love and guidance. Dear Lord, prepare me for the marriage you have ordained. Remove my preconceptions and open my heart to receive what you have planned. Teach me to love, to be patient, and to trust in your perfect timing. Lord, I once had my own desires and expectations for my future spouse, but today I lay down all my personal plans to receive your perfect plan. Help me to surrender and trust completely in your wisdom. Lord, I do not want to rush or act according to my own will. Teach me to wait with patience and gratitude. Grant me a heart that is willing to learn, to listen, and to wait for the best that comes from you. Open my eyes so that I may recognize your guidance. When I am uncertain about the unexpected things you bring into my life, grant me the clarity to see your hand in all things. Do not let me miss the blessings simply because I do not understand your plans. Lord, help me to have a humble heart to receive the spouse you have prepared for me. Whether they are older or younger than me, help me to see their true worth through your eyes. Give me a heart that loves and cherishes the blessings you provide. Lord, guard my heart against misguided thoughts, unnecessary worries, and fears that do not come from you. Help me not to let the opinions of the world shake my faith. Lord, help me to be still and listen to your voice. Amidst all the noise of the world, may I discern your gentle whisper. Guide me on the right path so that I do not go astray. Lord, if you have chosen a spouse for me whose age differs from my expectations, grant me the readiness to accept it. Help me not to resist your will, but instead to rejoice in your perfect plan. Lord, if I have held on to improper standards for marriage, heal my mind. Help me to see that the most important aspect of marriage is not age, but the unity found in you. Lord, help me to build my marriage upon your foundation. Let neither age nor circumstances determine my happiness, but may you be the center, guiding and sustaining us in true love. Lord, when the world sets its own standards, grant me the courage to follow your will. Do not let me fear the words of men, but strengthen me to walk confidently in your divine plan. Lord, though I cannot yet see the full picture, I trust that you are working on every detail of my life. Help me to wait in hope, without losing heart, without doubting, but always believing that your timing is the best. I offer this prayer in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any meaningful and life-giving messages from Him. Together, we will grow in faith and live a fulfilled life in His love. Amen.